the couple of interviews that we did were all over the hour time frame, more than an hour every time, and it just feels like it goes by in like less than 5 minutes. You know, it just feels like bam, it's gone. Like it happens like lightning. You know, you're so involved. Once Steven starts telling you about his experiences, you're so involved that time just goes by. You know, so it's almost like an out of body experience. It's very like a dream. It's very dreamy. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that that we're gonna get to see a Stephen Chang that no one's ever seen, and I just feel honored. You know, like he could have picked a million better people to do this with than me, but I'm really thankful. So I really want to represent him in the best way possible, and in the right way, and in a true fashion, and yeah, like I just don't want this experience to end. You know, the goal is to keep it going forever, right? So I just feel very privileged and very honored and everything to be working with him on this. You know, it's just it's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity, you know, and I can't believe I got it, and he really is just one of the best people. So going back to what I said earlier, you know, this is about getting his story across more than anything. You know, this is about letting him get his story heard, and everything like that. So as far as the questions were concerned, you know, I didn't really feel bad about it because I know I can always ask him those questions in the future, and he's just really open and really cool, you know. And you know, so for these first parts that we're doing, I'm just along for the ride. I'm just really happy to hear the experiences, because once he starts opening up, he really gives you good answers. You know, I think we covered what, 4 questions or 5 questions the first time, and it was like a little over an hour, and then, you know, same thing with the second. So it's just really surreal. Like, this guy is just really, he's just a really beautiful human being. Yeah, and he really wants to help, which is a good thing. And he really has a lot to say for people who are getting invested in maybe doing this as their own futures. He has a lot of really good advice and a lot of experience, and it's just a treat. It's just a pleasure, you know. It's just a pleasure. So yeah, so you know, I love it. I love it because I don't even have to ask the questions. You know, he just fills me in on everything. You know, so for me too, that's great because I was really nervous going into this. Like, I was really nervous. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to ask the questions because I was almost shaking. I was really nervous. But he really helped to calm me down, and to like once you start speaking to him, you realize that he's really just one of the best guys, really. And you know, so for me, it was just really cool to be able to just sit back, relax, and listen to him. Tell his really brilliant and wonderful and enlightening story. Actually, funny thing is, at the end of the last one we did, he asked me if I had any questions, and I just kind of froze up because I was so in awe, and my mind was still thinking about all these amazing things that he said that I couldn't think of anything to say. So you'll see when you listen to it. It comes across really, it's really touching. It's really touching, and he was just like a pleasure to work with, and just a great role model for me and other people. You know, so yeah, it was beautiful. probably one of the best days, or one of the best weeks, probably the best week of my life, actually. You know, being able to talk to him about all this cool stuff, definitely the best week of my life. It just helped to inspire me and encourage me, you know, and at the same time, it's helping me to grow as an individual. So, yeah, people don't want to miss this one. It's going to be one of a kind. You know, these are stories that you're not going to hear in other interviews, or anything like that. You know, so I've looked, and you know, very little of what we talked about was actually brought up in other interviews. So you're really going to learn a lot. And if you're a Stephen Chang fan, Grandmaster Stephen Chang fan, more importantly, you're going to learn a lot more than what you would have expected or anticipated. You're going to learn the truth about things, and you're going to learn a new way to look at things. You know, a new perspective on everything as a whole. So, you know, but you know, like, I'll let the tape speak for itself. The tape doesn't lie. You know, maybe I'll put a sample, a little clip at the end of all this. I don't know yet, but yeah, it's just a dream come true. It's just a dream come true, and oh wow, it's just I can't think of, you know, anything better. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling on now. But that's what I have to say about my experience with it. It's just one of the coolest experiences, and he really helps you to be comfortable, and he's really open, and he's really caring. You can really see the love that this man has for his craft, his trade, and his hobbies, and his love for you know, the elements of kung fu and tai chi and everything, and it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. There's no other word I can use but phenomenal. It's bigger than big itself. It's a lifetime of experience, and I can't wait to not only, you know, cover the rest of the past and the present, but the future, because this man has really ambitious and big plans. And you know, as everybody knows, there's no stopping Stephen Chang. You know, there's no stopping Stephen Chang, Grandmaster Stephen Chang. Even Rambo couldn't stop him, right? Rambo's terrified of this man. Rambo's been having nightmares ever since, right? So, you know, just really, yeah, you're gonna love it. You know, I love it, and you know, I'm really nervous about playing it all, because I really want to represent him in the right way. But I don't really have to worry, because the man is just so honest and so caring that you just kind of hear it. You just pick it up anyway, you know. He's just a really, really cool guy. So I can't wait to you know, finish everything and you know, show it to him so I can release it to everybody else, and you know, let the true Stephen Chang fans have their day in the sun, because they will get to learn so much about this man and from this man that, you know, you're really going to be surprised. It's really, really good. It's really, it's beyond words, really. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember they got Jackie Chan to making him the new Bruce Lee, and they, for years, after Bruce Lee died, they got Jackie Chan to do these movies, to make him look like he's Bruce Lee, and Jackie was like, you know, I'm not doing this. I want to do my own thing. That's why all his movies were like with comedy.
Yeah. Jackie Chan's awesome too, man.
Oh yeah.
I would love to be able to get him.
Speaking of Jackie Chan, I had this cool idea in my head in the scene for supporting Rambo, where they're having their meeting, and I remember someone mentioned that the old school action genre with involving Rambo died because of Jackie Chan's movie. Because Jackie Chan became huge. When Jackie Chan's movies became huge, people were no longer interested in the hardcore action movie because Jackie Chan came along.
Yeah.
And I had this cool scene when they talk about what happened to Rambo in the action genre, and one of the club members said, "Jackie Chan killed the action genre." Jackie Chan killed Rambo, man.
Yeah, we can throw that in. Rumble in the Bronx.